So I have some good news. I know that we've been looking for new ways to get the podcast out there, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, door-to-door is not working.
And Shedfred sponsorship does nothing.
I tried attaching a note to my dog that he just laid on the floor.
Yeah, well, I actually got us an invitation to a festival.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of festivals are trying new things. There's a music festivals that are we'll have a comedy tint, and now because actual plays are getting bigger, we got a invitation to Bocella.
Bocella?
Bocella. The Andrea Bocelli Festival.
Do we have to learn opera? Because I'm not going back to that life.
No, but I just said that we know music and we make jokes, and I mean it has a really good lineup this year. I mean they're going to have the three tenors, obviously.
Well, of course.
I'm an alto. I have no range.
Lebrezzo is going to be there. Shawn Mendes soprano. Buffalo Eilish. Lil technical director. Lil Nas X is going to be there with Placido Domingo.
Yeah, actually,
I would love.
I'm actually really down for that.
Prelude Malone.
Okay.
Prelude Malone.
I thought he got kicked out of the last year. He was drunk backstage on Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc.
Mm-hmm. I thought we were post Malone at this point.
Aria Grande.
Aria Minor? Are they going to be there?
Megan the Singspiel. Oh, and there's going to be the comedy tent. There's Jonas Andy Kaufman, Tim Mikado, Jeff Diaphragm and his puppets.
Nice.
I like that one.
Jeff Diaphragm.
So yeah, I think it's going to be a good opportunity.
Really wish that this had a webcam component so everyone could have seen the faces that I made.
Yeah.
It's just a real face journey occurring across all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've experienced every emotion known to man.
I'm guessing a lot of stern looks around the bow.
God.
I tried to do some fancy humor here.
Yes, puns, the height of humor.
Yeah.
Opera puns.
Listen, if it's good enough for Reader's Digest.
Then it's written down.
Yeah, it's written down.
And that
it's
is it.
better than popsicles.
Dude, I used to go through the Reader's Digest and just get the jokes. I didn't care about the stories.
No, same.
Just flip to the joke section. What's the point of the rest of it? Jeez.
Joke section? No, it's the bottom of the pages jokes.
The casual jokes, the street jokes are always fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Street jokes.
let's get that music going in here.
My name is Madison Rowan. I go by she, her. And I play Koyos, the crocodile man druid who loves dogs. And with me I have Barry, the best character in this podcast. The good dog.
It's a good dog.
One
Very
dog.
good dog.
5 times?
One
dog.
More likely than you think.
One dog 5 times. One Derek 3 times.
Derek.
Oh,
Yes.
bring him back.
My name's Gar Atkins, but you can call me Sahoni. I use he, him, and I play Dodger, a cleric of sorts who is also a wolf boy of sorts.
And I am Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard. I go by he, him, and I play Oi, the punk drow monk. He likes to punch things and rock the hell out. And a third thing that I probably should have thought of before I went through this whole spiel, he also uses he, him.
And lives in the basement.
Yes, he lives in the basement and eats mushrooms.
4 things.
Basement boy.
Basement shrooms, best shrooms.
I am Sam. I use they, them, and I play as Kier, the dandy robot warlock who works for the Zentarum and uses he, they.
I am Jean Adazer. I play the dandy sorcerer bard changeling? Human. Well, they're mostly human. Sometimes they're a bird. I don't know. They go by they, them. I go by they, them, because we're the same person.
I love the question mark placement from intro to intro.
It changes
Gotta keep
every
them on
time.
their toes.
Whoa!
I'm Luke. I'm the GM. I go by he, him.
I'm sorry, Luke got hit by an anvil and is having the mandatory amnesia episode.
Oh god.
There are so many tiny birds flying around his head right now.
This November has been a lot.
November? March.
Time.
Listen,
not real.
2017 has been a hell of a year so far.
Oh god.
Everyone go to time.is.
I can't
Let's
go
not-
through the past 2 years again.
All right.
I can't do this. Not now.
Last time on RPG Pals.
Yeah, last time on RPG Pals, since we've been doing this bit as a joke for so long, but also the actual team hasn't gotten together for like 2 months in real world time.
Spoilers.
Whoa.
So last time there was a big explosion leaving 11 dead on the street. And there's a mystery because some of those people were Zentarum. And Grimshack, the comedy guest that we had to chase a wheel of lizards. While Kerr also left to go investigate the Zentarum who got murdered. Koyos was doing dog tricks with Dodger out front to try and distract people so their friends could leave. And I have no idea where Oi and Nivenya were.
At the bar, I thought.
Oh yes, then you are inside the bar, and let's join on Oi and Nivenya.
So, wild morning.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting anything from the past, let's say, 12 hours.
Yes. Well, that's city life for you. How are you feeling about everything?
Well, I'm at least glad we caught that murderer guy.
Yes.
And I mean, there are, and the whole explosion and everything, it's really shocking. But at the same time, it's like I kind of want to screw over these guards who are telling us to stay inside.
Right.
So, like, I'm thinking, want to just bail?
I mean, we could. Yeah, I mean, 2 of us already left.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can just bail. We'll grab our instruments. We'll just find a chill place to practice. Because the Battle of the Bands is technically in like 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, let's, you and I, just go someplace.
Yeah, we'll busk, we'll earn some money. It's going to be great. That's a great plan.
Yeah, I'll go get my things. How are we going to escape? And by escape, I mean avoid the mildly interested guards.
Just sneak by really quiet. Because there's one thing I know about being really quiet.
Right.
I've snuck out of many places before.
Okay. I normally just disguise myself.
Okay.
Oi, can I tell you something?
Sure, go ahead.
You know how in the city there's a bunch of different kinds of people?
Yeah.
And how sometimes from day to day they look different because of, makeup or costume or whatever?
Right.
I'm gonna trust you with a thing I don't tell a lot of people because I feel like we're really connecting lately.
Yeah.
I can change how I look, and that makes a lot of people very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, you just mentioned like 2 seconds ago with like makeup and clothes and stuff. I've been wearing like this leather vest and same shirt ever since I came in.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably like stole a couple other like tank tops and other things, but yeah, I've been pretty much been wearing more or less the same clothes for about a week now.
Do you hate sleeves?
Sleeves?
Yes.
I just find them more flexible to move around and stuff. And plus,
Right.
I give people free tickets to the gun show, Oi flexes, and it's kind of impressive, because he probably did like a lot of labor and stuff, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. And he just chuckles and says, "You know what? You're right. Just the one thing about that, I can change my face by changing my face, and then my face changes, and it looks like one of the salespeople from the Iron Nail. I want to say barbershop. That's not the word. Stop telling me to say barbershop.
Blacksmith?
Blacksmith.
Yes.
The bent
My
nail.
brain is dumb.
The bent nail, okay.
Yeah, the bent nail. It's been a while since I talked with my mouth. And yeah, like I sort of like wave my hand and it does that like sci-fi channel display CGI where it like changes over and then like my hair is all red and my face looks like them. Like my whole countenance changes and I get a little taller.
Oi, let's have an audible, whoa! And then he does a quick look around to see if anybody else noticed. And
I change back.
He closes his mouth. He's like, oh, right. Very quiet about stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
No,
yes.
that's going to help us a lot with sneaking out.
I know. I just, since it might come up and I wanted to, when my friend came here earlier and he was looking for someone else, Nikolai, it wasn't me, but it was me. I did that before and we hung out and we had a great time.
Oh.
Yeah, and I said it was makeup and it wasn't. I lied. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just, if people know you can do this, they generally don't trust you ever in your whole life and spread vicious rumors about you. So...
Right.
But you seem cool.
Yeah, I'm totally cool. This opens up so many new possibilities for shenanigans.
I know. But yes, why don't we could dress you up and then I could disguise myself to look like a guard off duty.
Okay, that's good. I think I still got all my clothes from that time we went at the opera because that's the only costume change I believe I have.
I have so many clothes. If you want, we could dress you up as someone else completely. Maybe a face veil, maybe some like noble clothing. I
always wanted to dress like a fancy person.
Yes.
A fancy person that didn't look like an extra from Electric Six's gay bar music video.
Yes, that play we've all seen.
Yes.
The micro play.
The famous company, Electric Six.
Yes.
Six just wildly electric personality bards.
Yes.
They're all blue dragonborn, or blue dragon folk.
Yes.
Of course.
Or the humans with the dragon background. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like the recent stuff hasn't been like too great, but they always put on an excellent live show.
Oh, absolutely. You really have to see them live. You can't listen to the Magpie recordings of them. That Kenku cover band never does them justice.
Oh, I know.
Yes, let's go dress up like nobles and sneak out of the house without telling anyone.
That's always a good idea.
We head upstairs and get changed.
All right. Well, if you are going to be doing that, I am going to need, I believe that would be deception.
Oh, but deception, I'm fairly sure I've got a
Loud Punk Boy is great at deception.
bonus to that.
You have a +5 in it, Nivenya.
Yeah. Oh, I meant like if I'm transforming myself and using deception. Oh, I have advantage on deception check I make to avoid detection. Mm-hmm. So, please don't roll a 2. Thank you, dice. Love you. My second roll was a 3 plus my change, but my other one was an 11 plus 5. 16.
Yeah, I rolled 11 plus 1, that's 12.
Okay, it's not bad.
Okay. Oh, I remember to read the books. Nivenya, you get an inspiration point.
Can I use it on Oi? Just right now, immediately?
Yeah, if you want to.
Please roll again. See if you get any higher. And if you don't,
Wait, so for an inspiration point, is it under Bardic Inspiration where I roll like a D8 or I just roll again?
No, you just roll again.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled an 8 that time.
Ooh.
So 12 is the higher roll.
Let's stick with a 12.
Yeah.
I think I try to change your costume and you look exactly like me, and I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. Let's go back to the other.
Oh no, not this time.
Didn't realize I had 2 of those coats.
We can't both be wearing the same outfit.
Exactly. That's too suspicious.
One of us is going to have to change.
The figure rolls her eyes. It's like, okay, fine.
Yes.
But, yeah, so you both look like guards then?
No, nobles.
Nobles. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you both look fancy enough and are able to head out into the street.
Mm-hmm. And we go to the park? I think it's just like 10 minutes of us trying to act casual.
Yeah, and then we're like, okay, I don't think anybody's noticing our shtick, and they're not buying it.
One, no one's seen us, and two, no one cares, which I don't know which I'm more insulted by.
I mean, listen, my skin's like a deep purple color. I'm surprised nobody says stuff to me.
Yes.
But, right, you know, it's a big city. I don't know. I feel like there's something we should be doing right now. Like anything else we probably should be doing while we're at
the only other
house.
thing I need to do is find a book with a specific silver key bookmark, but I certainly haven't seen any books like that around in any important NPC's hands.
I think we told you about that, and then you were all like, oh, why didn't you take it? And like, it would have been a dick move to just steal a book from a guy when we didn't know anything about it. And then you were all like, what?
In that case, I will say, instead of I wish I had that book, I will say that, but also I'll say, gosh, wouldn't it be convenient to go do that now?
Okay.
You know the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Dodger's taken me there plenty of times.
Yeah, and we're dressed as nobles, so maybe we could, like, negotiate them down to keep letting us pay them for it.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of money, but yeah, that sounds like good shenanigans.
Oh, that's okay. And I link my arm with yours, and I head down to the docks district. I call a carriage.
All right, and we shift over to the good friends out front of the building who were making a distraction, Koyos and Dodger.
Yeah, Dodger is pretty much angrily standing in front of the gates, like horse stance, fist out to the side, just angry eyes.
I think at this point we've done this for long enough that we're not exactly causing much of a distraction.
No.
So I'm just sitting down like petting dogs.
Yeah, just he wants to leave. He wants to leave. He wants to leave.
So one of your neighbors, Fala, who runs Corlin's Crown, which is the apothecary, comes over. Mm-hmm. And they say, so did you see anything?
I heard something more than anything.
Yeah.
And smelled stuff.
We just came outside after we heard the boom.
I was watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of the shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. I was fine, but weirdly through...
Are you sure?
Yeah, but I did see a cloaked man take the body off of, I think, the gnome who's out there and then limped away. He got caught in the blast, but was looking like he was afraid someone was going to follow him.
Took a whole body?
No, he took something off of the body.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was headed towards the bent nail.
Huh.
I just kind of look at Dodger with a, we should go there then.
Yeah, I got stuff to do today anyways. God told me to build something.
Wait, we have to build something?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yes, it was that movie with that playwright, Kevin Costner, and it's like, if you build it, they will come about the...
Baseball.
Yes, baseball.
Baseball still exists.
Baseball still exists. We're inventing it now. That's the next part of this game. We invented
Little
baseball.
did you know that this is post-apocalypse.
Whoa.
We're gonna go from coffee shop AU to sports anime.
Listen, we're just gonna hit every single point possible. All the tropes for everything.
We need to get cast a wide net.
Hit every interest ever.
But I think Dodger's gonna test and see if he can leave again.
You go up and one of the guards is like, we're still doing an investigation, you can't leave yet.
Darn.
So they're at the front, right?
Yeah.
He just goes, oh darn. And he's like, come on, Koyos.
I mean, there are some other
plans.
people. There are some other people who are watching the investigation if you wanted to talk to them. But if you want to get out, you are free.
Who else watching it? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's a well-dressed woman who's watching with interest, and there's another street kid who is watching who looks pretty upset.
Yeah, street kid.
Spotted street kid.
Yeah, that's my people. So Dodger gives him the nod.
Hey,
You okay, kid?
not really. One of my friends got caught up, and after the explosion, I ducked behind a I ducked behind a rain barrel, and there's like a bloop in the sound, and I found this. And he has a necklace that has 2 beads on it and a broken clasp.
Do I recognize it? Like, is there some sort of roll I could do to kind of...
Yeah. If you would like to.
I would.
Roll me a... you can roll me a investigation check.
I would like to roll an investigation check.
Or, yep. Or an arcana check.
Ooh. Which one of these is better for me?
I cannot help you both.
Neither. I rolled a 13 either way.
Yeah, you can tell that this seems to be a necklace of fireballs.
Dodger's eyes sparkle. I'm solving mysteries.
What's that?
It's a magic necklace. Fireballs. It shoots fireballs.
Oh, and
Yeah.
it was just in a bucket?
Yeah,
you think-
someone put it in there. After
Did you
the
see who put it in it? Or who put... Let me try that again.
You're so excited.
Yeah, Dodger's just very excited because he's getting to solve a mystery just like all those books. But also he's sad because he knows the cost of those mysteries.
If we could solve the mysteries, we can bring whoever did this to justice.
Justice. Yeah, that is very much his frame of mind is we've got to bring them to justice. Did you see who dropped this necklace?
No, I didn't.
Did you get anything about them? Anything will help. Smell what they sounded like, even what color cloak they were wearing.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
It just fell into the barrel I was next to.
Yeah, thanks. Are you gonna... Hey, if you ever need help, I know a couple of people that might be able to help you out. And he's gonna kind of give them contact info for both Dogbank and his good friends over in the dock ward. Namely, let me...
Almora and Cooper?
Yeah, probably Almora and Cooper, most likely.
All right. Can you do me a favor and roll a persuasion check?
Well, I nat 20'd that.
Ooh, persuasive.
You know street kids.
Yeah, and I have a +4 in that normally, so...
Oh, man.
Yeah, he hands you the necklace.
Thanks, kid. Mm-hmm. He gently pats. I'm Dodger, by the way.
Martum.
Nice to meet you. And he's gonna pocket that necklace. Because he found a murder weapon. Murder weapon.
You're.
And he is going to have to ask if people know more about this necklace.
Well, there's the fancy lady and there is the guards that are still out here.
Ooh, let's go check out the fancy lady.
That's not our neighbor that we were just talking to, right?
No.
Okay.
It's not Nivenya, is it?
Nivenya, what are you doing here? I thought you were
It's
inside.
Nivenya.
Well, I just wanted to stop by for some street meat, and
The best street we know is in our neighborhood, so we came back around.
yeah.
You guys made all that effort to escape for nothing?
We got dressed up.
My shadow falafel. I got to have my shadow falafel. It's really good.
It's got this like spicy tzatziki.
It's not nothing, it's street meat.
But yes, there is a woman here who looks like she might have been trying to hide her wealth when she approached initially, but now she's just sort of looking for someone to talk to about this.
Hey, so Dodger's gonna, I guess, slide up with a giant crocodile.
Are we just like sliding along our fence? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, basically.
Like rails.
Yeah, just full on weird dog gremlin man.
Big fucking
He's a handsome,
crocodile
beautiful
with
dog
more
gremlin.
dogs.
Yeah.
I love that Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Dog and Dodger.
Hello, do you live nearby?
Yeah, I heard the noise. Did you see anything?
Yeah, It looked like a man, but it was more of like a puppet man without strings, and it was on the rooftop there, and it hurled something into the crowd below that caused the explosion.
What do you mean a puppet man? Like, was he made of wood, or did they move weird?
It didn't look like a normal human. She stops before she says human, and she stares at the...
I stare at her directly. Hard eye contact.
It was like a puppet. Its limbs weren't normal, and it was very short. Whatever burnt that entire group alive.
What was the puppet man wearing?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
What?
So a naked puppet man threw something and then the explosion happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I know what they threw.
Did you see where they went afterwards?
No, my eyes turned to the explosion and the horrors that came from that.
Are you going to be okay?
I think so. I was here for reasons, and I need to make some choices with my life going forward.
Well, if you ever need to talk about that, or those choices, I guess, I'm here. A child.
Yes.
A precocious dog.
We have lots of friends that could talk to you about things that we know less about. And they probably know way more about.
I'm told I'm a good listener. I think it's the ears.
Maybe. It was just such a strange creature. I don't know what to think about it.
Yeah, me neither. But I think I know someone who does.
I kind of give Dodger a sideways look oh, who?
I'm staring off into the middle distance waiting for the cut.
Well, actually, Dodger, can you roll me a quick history check?
Ooh.
History? Yeah, I'm actually really good at that.
You know the history.
I do know a history. How does a 15 treat you?
So, Dodger, you are definitely a fan of free events that go on in the city, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the events I can afford.
And so many of these are about building fantastic looking things with magic or costumes, or sometimes...
It's a craft fair, but for magic.
Or sometimes on days like the Days of Wonder, automatons.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, that can be a lot of people then.
And with that, we shift over to Kier.
There's the cut I was waiting for.
Found it.
So, Kier, what you up to?
Well, my automatonical legs are taking me to the Zentarum. Just remind me, Davil just kind of has a standing room in the yawning portal for now. Is that sort of how we're doing things? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way to see Davil with these 2 Zentarum patches that I took off corpses in hand.
When you get there, Tashlin is waiting for you. How are you doing today, Kerr?
Rattled. I am supremely rattled. Did you hear the Han explosion this morning?
No, what happened?
Some kind of commotion. I'm living in Troll Skull Manor these days. Fixing it up. We're going to be opening soon, hopefully. Anyway, there was an explosion, and I am looking for Davil.
He's busy right now.
How busy?
Are you looking for work? What do you have, and do you not trust me to pass it on?
I take out the 2 Zentarum patches. 2 of our own were caught in the explosion. I wanted to make sure that that this doesn't come back to us.
I appreciate the method. Can I see them?
I give 1.
She takes a look at them. How closely did you look at these?
It was a bit of a panicked rush, I'll admit.
These aren't our Zentarum.
Of course. Well, it would have been nice to leave these behind, and
No, you did the good thing. The law does not care which Zentarum is doing crimes. You know that as well as I do.
Right, but do we have any more leads?
To who?
These Zentarum. But the explosion will... I realize I'm the only one who witnessed it, but the other Zentarum. We cleared out that hideaway.
They have as deep roots in the city as we do. It will take time. In the meantime, are you able for work?
Well, I'll always take on another job.
There's a shop in the trade ward called Weird Bottles Concoctions. The gnome who runs it is a friend of ours named Schemo. He's made some potions of mind reading for a client. I need you to pick them up and deliver them to the God Catcher. You know the statue in the castle ward? There's going to be a woman in a purple cloak. She'll pay you for your work.
Consider it done. This is timely, I assume?
When you can.
Right. Well, you'll forgive my ill-placed trust earlier, won't you? It's been quite a morning.
I understand. You are someone who I can trust. But remember that if things get rough, the patch that you wear may need to be concealed.
Of course.
Can I have the other patch?
Yes, right away. You'll inform Davil, yes, and I appreciate your trust, Tashin.
Gain 1 renown. Do.
All right.
Huzzah!
I'm at 5. What does that get me? Do I get a bonus? Do I get a big prize? Do I have a sword?
You get to spin the wheel.
Let's see. At 5, your renown.
You're talking about the Zentarum renown, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You're at 5. You're still just a wolf.
Okay. Oh,
It's 10 for the next rank.
sheesh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also take Tashin's advice. I flip the coat inside out. I'm gonna rearrange my face a little bit, the disguise kit, and I think I'm just gonna head to the market district. Are places open? What time is it?
It is about 9 or 10 in the morning at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to Weird Bottles Concoctions.
Okay, as you are heading out, you do see Oya and Nivenya in a carriage.
And I recognize them.
Yep. That is a good question. Roll a check. That would be perception.
And what were their deception rolls? Just out of curiosity.
I think 15 was the higher of the two.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a nat 20 though.
Yeah, you see both of them. Even though they're in disguise, you definitely know Oi's sort of general stupor, and Nivenya has very regular body language that I think you've
I
gotten
think
used to.
we're actually just talking about how no one recognizes and how insulting that was.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hop onto the carriage as it's in motion.
Yeah. What?
Hello.
Ah,
Here, get in here. And I open the door while we're going.
I slide
What
in.
are you doing outside? Have you been outside the whole time? Oh, you.
Well, it seemed like the explosion was sort of Zentarum business. Luckily, not my Zentarum.
Well, that's nice.
that's good.
Although, speaking of Zentarum business, I have some in the market district. Would either of you be interested in joining?
We're going to the docks right now, but we can swing by after.
Delightful.
Yeah, we're seeing that Diego Parpelazan and the guy. And Dogbang.
Yes, I'm getting my bookmark back. I can open this box, and I pull out the box, and it zooms in ominously.
Just a terrible horror stinger is playing and steam is rising off of it.
So,
And the edges of the frame shake a bit, but the focus is really detailed on the box.
very
Isn't the
long
box still
cello note.
just whistling right now?
It's whistling less, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's still pissed off.
It's worse. The crack that was made in it has healed.
Yeah, it's worse because it's better.
Okay, it's one of those. Got it.
Oh no.
Nivenya, please put that away. And also,
I slowly go to put it away, and then I pull it out really quick and thrust it at you.
the sting plays again. Delightful. You know,
And then I put it away.
speaking again of Zentarum business, I haven't told you about the other job that I've been put on, and
Do you want to?
well, I like you both. You're kind.
I nudge Oi. Huh? Day for secrets, huh?
Ooh, yeah.
I have been hired by, and I'm shifting in my seat,
The Zentarum to...
well, to work for Ms. Rostyle
My face just goes, like, still. Oh,
as
okay.
a musical performer.
Boy just lets it sink in for a second as his jaw drops, and like that sting from Kill Bill, like that wee wah, wee wah, starts playing, and like Boy just reflexively gives Kira a slap. I'm sorry. Oh.
I want you to roll for that slap because Kier's hard to slap.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
metal boy. It's gonna hurt.
All right. Let me see. Well, I do have +5 to combat unarmed strikes.
Yeah, make it happen.
13 plus 5, that's 18.
Yeah.
Kier just barely moves, but you do strike Kier.
Hey, Oi, take an Oi-spiration point.
For slapping.
Yay.
Okay. I'm not going to admit that I deserve that, but I understand why you would do it. Now, I want you to know this is professional.
You're professionally sabotaging our dreams and futures in the city.
Well,
I see. That makes it okay.
You two, like I said, you're kind. I like you, but the Zentarum raised me.
Oh, sure. No, I understand. Doesn't mean I have to accept or like it, but I understand. You've made choices and you're choosing them. That's fine. I don't mind as long as you don't, I don't know, try to kill us. And I just stare at you a little hard.
I would never. I was just hoping that in the spirit of the battle and competition and the city, that we would move along fairly.
Of course, I hadn't planned on sabotaging anyone, so that wasn't even in my mind.
I mean, like, we had shenanigans planned.
Oh, yeah, shenanigans for sure.
Oh, yeah, like, shenanigans are fine, but those are just to make us look better, you know?
Yeah.
Not like, like, we're building hype, you know?
Yeah,
we're not
we don't punch
using
down.
our talents to, screw over our friends or whatever.
Yeah.
I promise I would only be working to my ability. I have no intention on embarrassing you, but I do...
Sure.
I spoke with Ms. Rostyle about what could be done to ensure that the two of you receive your bardic licenses.
Okay.
She has a distaste for your partner.
Purbin?
Yes. A deep-seated hate. I'm going to go and call it hate. She says if you abandoned him, the path is clear.
Okay, so you're asking me for probably one of my few leads outside of the Underdark where I can start a new life where I'm not shoveling shit for the rest of my life and getting trampled on at the bottom of the ladder of an already cruel society, and you want me to abandon him.
This is what that conversation was before, wasn't it? When we were leaving the marketplace.
Yes, it was. I was kind of feeling it out.
Yes.
I figured I'd put it more bluntly.
Yes.
Okay.
My statement stands. Loyalty is what we have in this world. When everything else is taken from us, we have the bonds we've made.
And I am not going to take over my friend Purbin, who is the reason why I have an objectively better life now, just so, his ex can be less of an a-hole toward us, so she can go fuck herself.
Yes.
Understood?
Would you like me to write it down? Miss Rostyle, you can go fuck yourself?
No.
I have quill and parchment.
Oh, okay. I take the quill and parchment and I start writing. I mean, not very good because Oi's probably not very experienced with quill, but he's like, hey, Dodger's going to be the audience. Maybe he can hold up the sign for us. And he's writing, go fuck yourself, Coralia. Also, Kerr should feel bad for abandoning for betraying his.
And it's getting smaller and smaller towards the...
Yeah.
It's just the letters are going up the side. Just no kerning.
Is this making you feel any better?
A little bit, yes.
I mean, shenanigans are always fun. Look, Kier.
Yeah, this is what we mean by shenanigans. And then he rolls up the parchment and puts it in his backpack.
And I wince because the ink wasn't dry and it's going to smear so bad. Kier, look, I don't have any ill will towards you. You're doing your job. We knew that when we started. As long as you don't try to do anything underhanded, it'll be fine. We're both consummate professionals and better than you. So I think we've got it in the bag.
That's all I needed to hear. So, dogs then.
Dogs. I slowly take the box out and just set it on my lap.
It's like the Sting, but just like very slow.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we cut back over to Dodger and Koyos. And where are you heading?
Oh, I can leave now?
Well, I mean, you can talk to the guards.
Oh.
I mean, if you found clues, theoretically, like on the laws, there is like, oh, hey, don't keep evidence away.
Well, sure, yeah, but I don't like these guys. Well, I guess I better talk to the guards.
Just any guards, or are you talking about Cromley and Blastwind?
That's his name.
Oh god, I forgot about them! No!
Crumley and Blastwind.
I love good omens.
Oh my, hello, my friends. How are you doing today?
Our friends.
Yes, I believe so. Do you have any information? Or would you simply like to leave?
Both.
Oh.
Is both an option? Can we do both?
Yes, we're wrapping up we're wrapping up what we're talking about, and we've casted our gentle repose on the corpses, so now we can take them back.
Okay, well, I've done a little bit of investigating because, I'm a detective.
Like Carly Cat?
Yeah, like Carly Cat. Have you read the latest one? I'm on the Carly Cat and the Carriage Crook right now.
No.
Thimbleworm, I'm not sure I'm really liking Thimbleworm kind of returning to the series, but, it's, the Bugbear Boys are nice. I like seeing them in there again.
Oh, you're very far behind then. I'm on real book number 41, Carly Cat in the Eyes of the Beholder.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really had the ability to kind of thumb through them like I wanted to until recently. But yeah, I'm a detective, and you're looking for a mage, obviously. It's a fireball spell, right?
A mage? Well, that would explain the blast.
Yeah, well, some sort of arcane person. Did you know that there were sightings of a weird puppet guy?
Yes, I had heard some rumors about that.
Yeah, well, apparently Puppet Guy showed up right before everything went boom.
He was on the roof.
Do you think that he might have caused the boom somehow?
I believe he did.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm gonna take out the necklace of fireball.
Gasp!
I've got contacts.
I have glasses.
I have lots of dogs.
Dodger's never been to an optometrist. He probably needs to.
Oh no.
Well,
Don't dogs have good eyes, or am I thinking of something else?
No, I don't think they do. Well, I think it depends on the type of dog. But the point is he's just like, yeah. I think this is a necklace of fireball, right? I don't do this sort of magic.
yes, that would be.
But,
Where did you find it?
well, my contact, he's putting emphasis on this, found it, said it was tossed in a barrel near where they were hiding.
Interesting. Did he point out the barrel?
I forgot to get that.
How many
You look and there's like only one rain barrel around that area.
Okay. Yeah, he's just like, but if I had to make a guess, it'd be that one, which is filled with water.
And
They
that
described a plop after all.
and that would follow the path that I've heard that the puppet was seen traveling.
Yeah. So, do you know? I guess this kind of narrows it down to anyone who might make something for the Makers Fair.
Yes, well, it is such a strangely specific creature, but I personally don't know. I get all of my excitement from watching the tide go out and come in.
What?
I like books.
I do too. Well, I appreciate the information. I need to take the necklace with me.
Fine, but don't lose it. That's important evidence.
I won't. Crumley? Yeah. I've seen some shit before in my time. Shit like this, it haunts me at night. What do you have? Oh, these fine gentlemen.
Detectives.
Detectives.
Oh, do I get to be a detective too?
Yeah, of course.
Yay!
I need someone to break down doors.
They and their hounds found us clues. Well, no shit. I guess you aren't shit after all. Good job. Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
No, but I would like to leave my house.
He quickly glances around and pulls a cookie out of his coat and hands it to Koyos.
Ooh. I really did have some. Thank you. Being a detective is fun.
Yeah, I think Dodger is just kind of quietly beaming just an aura of I am a good boy.
Well, if you find any more information perhaps about the automaton, I would love to hear about that.
Dodger rubs his nose and says, I've got a lead.
Yeah. No, I've heard about an automaton around here. Yeah, that would make sense, because he's also got ties to the Zentarum.
It's not that one.
Oh no, I think it is. Listen, Blastwind, go tell the guards we're putting an APB out for Kier. And that is where we'll end this week on RPG Pals Club.
Oh, we gotta go find.
Oh no, I was trying to be a good boy, but I was a bad boy.
The worst boy.
All City Watcher bastards.
We gotta go find it and put him into.
I was sitting here like, dang, Dodger gonna talk to a cop?
Well, I feel like I was trapped in a room unless I did.
Dodger out here talking to cops.
I know. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was, because I wanted to be a good boy.
Hello there, I've been Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard. You can find my music at rhythmbastard.rocks. You can support me by going to my Patreon at patreon.com/rhythmbastard. You can buy my merch at rhythmbastard.bandcamp.com.
I've been Gar Atkins, and you can follow me on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff. I work as a game designer and guest podcaster now. I'm currently working on a game called Exceptionals, inspired by X-Men, about the spaces and communities that marginalized people create for themselves. And I'm getting real close to first playable, so look out for that. I am also on a weekly political events podcast called Barking Points as a contributor.
I'm Gina Dazer. You can find me on Twitter at ADASER, Dazer. That's my name. I'm an illustrator and game designer and cat wrangler occasionally. I just do a bunch of stuff, you know.
I'm Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Froonding_Loom. That's FROONDING_LOOM. You can also hear me on the Exiled podcast that we do with our Game Master Luke. Now, if you're hearing this at the intended time, we'll be wrapping up, or we'll have just wrapped up. So thanks for listening to Exile. We've got a big old archive for you to dig into, and if you like RPG Pals Club, you'll probably like that.
And I'm Madison Rowan. You can find me on Twitter at QuipsterRikuru. That is QUIPSTERRIKURU. All one word. Yeah.
And I've been Luke, your game master. When you are listening to this, we've had it out for a week or so already, but we now have a Discord that you can join. It's actually the Discord we record in. We just have that segmented off, but if you want to come and get some Discord Pokemon and talk about the show with other people, or, you know, just have a good support group of people online, feel free. It is usually linked on our Twitter, which is RPG Pals Club. Also, I'm online on Twitter at Koltreg. That's KOLTREG. Exiled got mentioned. I also still do multiversoq/ultiversoq at multiversoq.com/ultiversoq.com. You find us online at rpgpals.club. Please like, rate, and review us. Follow us on Twitter because we do contests, so you get to occasionally name characters. We'll also put requests so you can get your own dogs in for dog cameos. We'll catch you later. Peace.